If you step out of line, Mr. Barnes, I will not hesitate to rip that metallic limb from your body.
Then I guess it's a good thing I only need one arm to take you out.
We have been at odds before, Captain, but we are more alike than either of us care to admit.
What could you and I possibly have in common, Magneto?
We both proudly fight to protect our nations, do we not? I simply feel no need
battle
to
starts
drape
in 5,
myself in the
4,
Krakoan flag
3,
to prove my
2,
allegiance.
Think you're fast enough to stop a high-velocity round aimed straight between your eyes, old-timer?
Why would I have to be? I've already disabled the internal mechanisms on all of your weapons.
What the?
Now, play nice, and perhaps I'll put your toys back together
The battle
for you.
starts.
The monster in you can transform again. Secondary mutations are quite rare.
I don't think I'm a mutant.
It doesn't matter what you think. The genome matters. If only we could get you to Krakoa for analysis.
No thanks. I
The
think
battle
this is
starts
just
in
me
5,
spending years
4,
trying to make
3,
the most efficient use
2,
of gamma radiation.
Should you fall, Thunder God, I shall put that hammer of yours to good use.
Mjolnir can only be lifted by those who prove worthy. I fear you are not on that list.
Who needs to lift it when I can reshape its Uru metal and release
The battle
cosmic
starts in
storm
5,
within?
4, 3,
Terrifying
2,
proposition.
1.
I pray to Odin that
All you need to
try
do is capture
so
the
it
mission
will
area.
come to
Got it?
pass.
No one escapes the inevitable.
I don't care. No mutant shall ever end up in your domain again.
So you say. But even a living island will meet its end, eventually.
Asgard is not our concern. We should be fighting on Earth.
Every battle against Doom matters. You'll find that out when Krakoa gets to this timeline.
How do you...
You can see a lot from the astral plane.
You truly believe that you're safe inside a metal shell? How naive.
Spider's plating is made from carbon nanofibers and ceramics. It's Magneto-proof.
If there is even a trace of metal in that machine's frame, I can find it.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
The winds may not be blowing in our favor, Eric.
When has that ever stopped us before, Aurora?
Be careful. There are some forces that even I cannot alter.
Do not forget, my dear. We are mutants. We are change itself. There is nothing
The
we
battle
cannot
starts in
do.
5.
What does Krakoa have to say about Doom and the time stream entanglement?
Chronovium has driven Krakoa insane. We have to figure it out on our own. Cataclysm makes for strange allies, doesn't it?
It has a way of stripping away our assumptions, yes?
That's not what I mean.
Oh, I think it is.
How strange. I cannot seem to read your thoughts.
My helmet is shielded from telepathic intrusion. One can never be too safe.
So I have learned. This world is full of dangers I could never have imagined.
The
And
battle
like
starts in
Psylocke of
5,
my timeline,
4,
I'm certain
3,
you will leave
2,
none standing
1.
in your wake.
You look at me as if you know me.
In my timeline, you are one of the greatest warriors our nation has ever known.
I have been seeking others like me.
And once we are done here, I will gladly take you to them, my dear. Krakoa would be delighted to have
The battle.
you. I have been fighting to protect my people since before you were born, boy.
Good for you, old man. But age doesn't always mean wisdom.
Ah, the fire of youth. Charming, but dangerous. You would be wise to follow my lead.
The
My
battle
fists
starts
may
in
be iron,
5,
but that doesn't
4,
mean you can bend
3,
me to your will.
I don't like that look, Eric. What's going on under that helmet of yours?
Merely pondering the fate of our people, Logan.
Ease up, bub. Mutants finally have a chance thanks to what we're doing on Krakoa.
Which is exactly why I cannot ease up, my
The
friend.
battle starts in
Not
5,
even for a second.
4.
Next time you and Colossus perform your fastball special, do remember to call me Logan.
Why would I do that, bub?
I am one of the few who can throw the both of you.
The actual Magneto. Wow.
Should I know who you are?
No, but you should know magnetism doesn't work on super-cooled materials. Guess what I can do?
Be impertinent, it seems.
Decided to join the rest of humanity against the enemy that might destroy our whole time stream?
For the moment, at least until you decide mutants don't belong with the rest of humanity again. The cruelty that men are capable of, it never fails to astonish me.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Regretfully, I can relate to that sentiment.
Then how about we put all our pent-up trauma to good use and shut this place down?
Here we are, side by side once more, just like the old days.
You mean back when you used children as weapons in your crusade against mankind?
You make me sound like a terrible father when you put it like that.
Then at least we can finally...
The battle starts in 5.
Wanda, 'tis a pleasure to see you, my dear.
I wish I could say the same, Father.
You may not be a true mutant, but you will always be welcome on Krakoa.
Thank you for the invite, but I think I will pass.
Fascinating.
I know, right? Wait, what are we talking about here?
That the multiverse is so vast, and yet is protected by something as insignificant as a spider.
Uh-huh. Shouldn't you be stuck to the front of a fridge somewhere?
Ah, so you have decided to join me in the fight against the surface world after all. I knew you would make the right choice.
This is but a temporary alliance. However, should you choose to join your mutant brethren on Krakoa...
Why would Namor wish to become the subject of a tiny...
The battle starts in 5,
when all
4,
the oceans are his
3...
command. Is this really the future mutant kind fought for? You said you would be gods.
We have found a home in this era. Krakoa is all we need.
You settle for an island when you could rule a world.
You and I have both lived through war. Had you learned anything
battle
from the
starts in
experience,
5,
you would not
4,
be so quick to
3...
start another.
Fancy seeing you off the island, old man.
I hope you brought your legions with you, Illyana.
Demons? I never leave home without them.
Good, for the time has come to fight fire with hellfire.
If Doom was a friend to mutants, but destroyed the timeline, what would you do?
I am too world-weary to engage hypotheticals, Illyana. The battle before us is enough.
You on the side of the good guys this time?
I am on the side of the mutants, as always. Come to Krakoa, Illyana. A war is coming, and we could use your sword.
That's the thing, Magneto. You reduce me to a weapon, and make everything about your war.
What could matter more than mutant survival?
Let's circle back after we defeat Doom and put space...
The battle starts in 5,
shall we?
You're here? Good thing I replaced most of the metal components in my armor with carbon nanotubes a while back.
A single copper wire is all I need to strangle you, Stark, should I choose to do so.
Oh, yeah, right. Remind me whose side you're on again?
The mighty Magneto. We have much in common.
In that we are both despised by the people we strive to protect and lead?
Quite so. For a mortal, you are very perspicacious.
If you could, Magneto, would you do what Doom has done?
If I could create a world that would be safe forever for mutants, yes, I would. This place is teeming with life, yet it feels so sterile.
Everything here is crafted from pure vibranium, one of the few metals you have no power over.
Do you truly see me as such a threat?
Quite the opposite.
The battle starts in 5.
Krakoa stands triumphant this day, Captain. Be grateful I did not crush you with your own armor, Stark. Back to whatever netherworld you crawled out of, child. It seems the tides have turned against you, Namor. I expected better from you, Sai. What a shame. You always were a petulant child, Wanda. I wish I could say I was shocked, Aurora. Twisting your bones never grows old, Logan. I have removed the sniper from play. The sniper is no longer a concern. Our sniper problem has been resolved.